I have to re-record this. It's 9:34, and I have to re-record this because last video had no audio and I didn't notice it. The microphone wasn't working. So, we're messing with geopolitics again. Let's put stuff where the other countries are, I guess. And see where they go from here. Well, not just countries, but I'm gonna put stuff randomly in some spots. Add my own pizzazz to the map because I'm bored. That's what Britain tried to do with Africa, and it actually succeeded, but then they sort of failed after a while.
How is that possible? You're 12. It's my money, but like under my dad's name. Where'd you buy the house, kid? I'm in like Tennessee or something. I'm not sure. Why a house in Tennessee? Why? Right. That's where like the ROI is the highest. ROI? What kid? Return on investment. What are you? Who are you? I think Logan knew what he was shaking hands.
Oh, great and ad. No one cares. This kid does not look. They look retarded. I'm sorry, but the artwork just kind of looks retarded. It's a scam, too, because those apps are always scams. Anyways, let's start with geopolitics. Hopefully they don't invent slavery. But yeah, no, I forgot about the Middle East. My fault, guys. My fault, gang. I did not mean to forget about you. But don't worry, you guys are being taken over by good hands. You know what? I actually have the power. I forgot I have the power to fix that.
Instead of going like, hey, are you okay? Do you need water? Is she alright? He was like, oh, I'm just gonna fucking go in and see how many views I get. It's typically a big no-no when you go to YouTube parties and someone starts filming for content without it's just a big no-no.
Speeded it by 2. Hey, look, France is becoming a republic. It's year 13 already. How are you guys doing that? Whoa! This dude's riding him. Okay, no. POV kids, whenever they mistake. POV kids, whenever they type in things they shouldn't. Whoa! This dude's riding him. I didn't even know you could do that. And you come out with a kid who's scarred for life after seeing all of that. Oh, look, Bavaria. And North and South Germany. This does not make sense. But we're rolling with it. Also, the UK is incredibly screwed up. But I mean, it kind of was for a while until Wales, Scotland, and well, excluding Northern Ireland. Well, Ireland, not Northern Ireland. Okay. Blah 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 blah. I can English. After Wales, Scotland, and England decided, hey, unify, and Northern Ireland's like, hey, I'll join you. But then Ireland also was in the union for a while, and then they kicked themselves out. They're like, I don't want to do this no more, and then kicked themselves out. And now Northern Ireland's like, I kind of want to stay in there. So I think that resulted in the Civil War. I'm not sure. I haven't looked up geopolitical stuff in a while. Well, I have, but I also haven't because I didn't look up Ireland. I mainly did Central and, well, not Central. Technically, Germany would kind of be Central, but at the same time, that excludes the idea of it being a Western power, like most countries say. Okay. Anyways, I have to unplug my charger. I'm not gonna deal with that all the time. But yeah, essentially, I haven't looked at English history the whole time. Can they stop doing that? What is going on in Cyprus? Dog, what is happening? I guess they're having a war against countries of Cyprus or something. I don't know. Cyprus has had a civil war. We'll leave it at that. Bring myself over here because I wanna. You know, it's time to play roulette. Click on a random place until I get its history. Whoa. This is a neat spot. Yeah, their names are really weird. They're all English-looking names. But I guess, you know, it kind of reminds me of like, is that Egypt over here? No, because that's, would it? I don't even know what it would be considered. Because if it was Egypt, it'd be connected, like, near these guys. But at the same time, it kind of looks like it is. But it doesn't, because there's no borders that correspond to each other. Like, this country is split in two. You know what? You guys are gonna fight them. This country makes no sense. It's split in two. Just pick one side. It looks... Oh my god. I guess I clicked on something else by accident. Whoops. Oilville. The US would love that. Tusk. That's your name? Anyways, enough being disappointed with the names. Now, essentially, what is happening, I don't know. I'm just messing with geopolitics. I'm gonna attempt to see what happens if I do this.
That's my favorite. This was my favorite. They have over 700 perfumes and colognes with lots of unisex.
Let's see what happens if I can align these people together. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what's happening here. I'm making a huge alliance. Oh, I guess they attacked the alliance, never mind. Okay, I guess that works. What is happening? Who is not allied yet? Aha, that's actually perfect. That's the wrong button, I'm not Mao Zedonging them. The alliance here. I guess they... I don't even know. I guess they allied with each other, okay. But they died. How did they die? What happened? What did I do? Ugh. Okay, so this empire... and this... What is an empire? What is wrong? I'm dumb. Starts doubting myself. I feel like some of my online friends would be like, don't doubt yourself. I feel like that's something Aurora, I don't even know if I say her name right, I'm sorry if I don't. I don't even know if Aurora would like watch my stuff and be like, don't start doubting yourself, dog. Well, he wouldn't say it like that, but essentially she'd probably be like, don't doubt yourself, dude. Should actually try to help me mentally. I don't like your channel in the description. Hey look, this person's live. Yeah, no, I don't watch her at all, but I only, but yeah, no, essentially, I just support her because she's a part of another YouTuber group I watch. It's not a group, but it's like a, channel of, like, his channel name Socks for One, but her name is Allie, and she's like a VTuber and was before she met Socks, so it's just like, they've just been friends ever since. Yeah, that's why I subscribed to her, and I was like, you know what? Well, I don't even know if I am subscribed to her, I might be. Because I only watch, like, one of her things, and that's it. Heck. Well, that's why I've watched one or two of her streams just out of boredom whenever I had another streamer to watch. Not that she's uninteresting to me, I just don't really watch VTuber content all that much. But I will just follow it out of kindness, I guess. There's a few that I'm followed to that are very popular, but I just don't watch any of their streams. Because I followed them in like 2020, 2021, but that was just like, because I was bored and I was like, oh hey, look, cool VR content. I don't really simp on VTubers. Let me crack my knuckles before I look at what's happening on screen. Kicking a baby in a laundry basket. I know I said that, it was so random. Just kicking a baby in a laundry basket after I crack my knuckles. So it seems that a part of Wales has been taken over. Well, no, Wales and England are united. There's South England and French England. For some reason, Ireland is split up into three. Northern Ireland's the biggest, and then there's Scotland. And for some reason it has up here. And then we go over here. They are a mess. Yeah, and I'm just zoned out for a second. My fault. I wasn't watching the video on screen on my TV. I'm laying like this, and my TV. I'm watching The Boys. I'll link their group channel in the description because their group channel is actually pretty much funny. Anyways, Finland has become both a state but also an empire. They can't unite for some reason. But at the same time, I don't want to kill them because then they'll get the territory. So will they, and possibly they will too because they'll just like end up killing them. Oh, I guess they're just uniting by force, but at the same time, they're not letting them. Never mind, they seem to have taken it by force. Like some husbands to their wives whenever they say no. No, that's horrible. I swear to God, I say it's horrible and laugh a little bit every single time I say it.
Let's talk about what the assholes do, though. I'm gonna say something controversial.
Yeah.
I don't think this is like the worst thing ever.
I clicked on a random thing. Like an old person, I click on a random link and it takes me somewhere I don't want to be. Because that's literally what they do sometimes. Like, I don't know if you ever had that experience of like trying to help older people with technology. I haven't, but if you have, props to you because it's hard. I've heard. It's harder than I am, jeez. Okay. Enough with the innuendos. How much gold are you giving these guys? They ain't Jewish. Okay, sorry. My friend, I don't know what is going on with my friend group sometimes, but like this is not meant to be like, this isn't meant as like a bigoted thing or whatever, but we were literally talking about goblins and Clash of Clans, and my one friend has the bright idea to compare them to Jewish people, and I'm like, dog, what are you on about? Then he actually made point, like even though there are stereotypes, that's what happens with our friend group sometimes. We just, like, our humor is done for. That's why I'm gonna tell any college that I have that I don't have this channel, because I'm not about to catch a case. Because in truth, I only have Discord and I only have Reddit, but I'm not gonna say much about it. They're gonna find my channel on their own and they're gonna go from there.
He's never been in a hot tub and he's being a bitch about it. See, stuff like this or like this has to be like.
But yeah, no, I'm not gonna tell them about this channel. Cause if I start saying, oh hey look, unification or whatever, war. Oh, never mind. That actually was just a civil war between Northern Ireland. Or not a civil war. It was a war between the French and England. Well, no, South England, because they took South England. And now it's just England and Wales. And I guess they're expanding or getting territory taken away from them. Because these guys up here are greedy.
It's a funny bit. You don't see it really anymore. Like, I can't name the last person I saw that was their shtick, was being like the really like closed-in nerdy guy. The problem is the internet is super gullible, and you can.
Okay, so whatever's happening, I guess is happening. It's just happening. And so in the video, the reason I kept zooming in on Taiwan so much is because I was that tired to the point where I literally just said Thailand as confidently as possible, and I realized it seconds too late. And then I was like, so I said Thailand, didn't I? Because it's literally like, yeah, no, essentially I said Thailand doesn't mean to Taiwan. I was like, wait. I said Thailand, not Taiwan. And then I just started dying about it for the next almost like 20 minutes. Every now and again, I'll just mention Thailand because I'd zoom in on it. But yeah.
Whoa! I was not ready for that. It's funny. This is like a small taste of what's to come. What's like where this leads to. I wasn't ready for like the poisonous then.
I genuinely hope someone comes to your house and shoots you the head. Oh, you fat bitch. Finish. Oh, fat bitch. You wake up like that. How do you not?
Bro,
How do you not want to help yourself? You're fat, obese. You're a tradie. Somebody stole you, bitch. Somebody stole you. You fat hippopotamus bitch.
oh, someone needs to start a YouTube.
So, I guess Polish-Lithuania has moved a little bit because they're here. It's Polish and Lithuania, but they split apart into west and eastern parts, and this is Poland, that's Lithuania. Kind of makes sense. I guess Polish... Yeah, no, because Lithuania is this country, okay. What if they brought back Polish-Lithuania? Would that be, like, horrible? I have to look back into history again. I have to... Because I only looked into World War I and World War II recently, but, like, if I go back, I've learned a little bit about Polish-Lithuania. But I forgot about it, so I have to relearn it or something, or just learn about it.
But also, they're still his friends, aren't they? Like, yeah, they are. Yeah. They still make content with him. And if you had any ounce of decency, they would cut ties with him the moment he does some shit like this. But they amplify him. And them acting like they're offended by what he's saying when they know it's gonna get them views is just a fucking act. They all suck, man. All of them.
Hey, we won't cut Bruce off. We can't mess with you. You got a SpongeBob t-shirt on and an inhaler. I'm scared of you, G. Don't worry about that. You just came up and you know who you are. Hey, great. You're a sick you. Fire house arrest, you pussy. You loser. You and your dirty ass brother. Him too. Dumb bitch. Look at you sitting there, you bald refugee. You.
Hold on.
But yeah, no, I guess I was thinking about it because I didn't know much about Polish Lithuania to begin with. And I was like thinking if I learned about it. I don't know if I did, but I have to learn about it so I know about it. Because I know a kind of a tiny bit about each era almost, not exactly the full length. I know about sort of about the Franks kingdom and like stuff like that. I think it's the Franks kingdom and the French kingdom. I know stuff about that alongside like what I'm thinking about that. The one with the banner flags with like the different design or something. Thinking about it. So I'm thinking about it. I know it wasn't the Franks. Maybe it was. It's hard to remember. Because I learned and forgot and learned again and forgot. It's just like random. Anyways, what is happening with Denmark and Sweden and Norway? Sort of. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Again, the abusive father's being forceful on the wife and the kids. Okay, sorry. See, why don't we just take all abusers and lock them up for good? Like at this point, just do that, please. I'm begging them just to take every like criminal and just, you know, bring back stoning. That's satire, but bring back stoning. Like, oh my god, that'd be kind of funny for a parent to be watching this video one day over their children's shoulders and all they hear is, bring back stoning. Like, huh? What are you on about? They don't know the context at all. They just have walked into the room after not hearing what I said about criminals and stuff and how I thought we should bring back stoning. Is bring back stoning. Like, huh? What are you on about? What are you watching here? Okay, what is happening? Why is Northern Germany fighting England now? Oh, it makes sense, because they're allied, okay. This does not make sense. I feel like with cultural differences, they'd be at least fighting, but at the same time, kind of not. Statistics. These guys are the most powerful so far. I forgot this existed. Let's see the max power that ever happened. Oh, these guys, because they used to have all of that, and then they kind of split up. Okay, good. So we have new power. Cool. Okay, so... Sorry, I'm drinking Pepsi. Excuse me. Yeah, I was drinking Pepsi, my fault. Okay. My caffeine addiction is strong. I need to get a new hobby. I need me having an existential life crisis as I'm doing YouTube. Even though this is not really gonna be my even though this is not gonna be my my career, because I plan to do mental therapy on this on the side. I plan to do both at once, which I wouldn't really, since I have a job, since I would probably have, since I'm trying to strive to find an actual career, numbers wouldn't really matter to me, and therefore it wouldn't really matter if I ever became famous or not, because at least I'd entertain some people. Good plan, I guess. If I can pass college with the without them ever finding this. I'm cooked if they ever find this, and that means I won't get any colleges. Like, that's cooked. I don't know if you guys understand that if I ever out myself on this channel, my end days are coming. Oh, hey, look. We can finally make cultural wars. Let's start by making ethnic cleansing. Okay, sorry. Let's start by doing ethnic cleansing. So let's see. This is a very vast difference in flags, and I kind of like it. I actually really like that difference in flags. It looks really cool. It shows cultural difference. Cultural appreciation. That's the word. Okay. I had to think of the word because I didn't remember how to pronounce it because I'm a little bit restarted up here.
Why would you throw cup? What's wrong with you, bro? Oh, I just thought it was a good, firecrackers coffee. That was you? Yeah. Well, what are you actually doing, bro? That's him. No, honestly, why are you throwing coffee on my shoes? You just throwing coffee on my shoes.
Okay, so northern Germany doesn't seem to be doing good. Because Bavaria, wait, that's Austria. That's like the old Austrian flag. It's the Austrian Empire, okay, yeah, no. Well, no, not the Austrian Empire, because there's Austria-Hungary they were an empire with. The older Austrian flag, okay.
Let's get out of here. I was wondering if that was going to end up being staged, but that felt a little tiny bit real. Just watch him get absorbed. Dude, you ever seen that Homer Simpson meme? Yeah. In this bush.
Okay, so Denmark has made a name for itself, but it seems like kind of not.
That's definitely real. Is that him being attacked? Definitely real. Is that him standing there? I think he's the one in the car. I think the guy that runs is his manager. Yeah, dude. If you guys know anything about Griff,
Hey, look. Like that's not an easy explainable notification, but I watched this YouTuber called OneCloud9 and Ducky D, and OneCloud9 stuff is sometimes really unhinged. I sometimes talk in a server. I'll link his channel in the description alongside Aurora and Ducky D. But it's kind of funny. Whenever I saw the notification, I was like, "Wait, that's like a horrible notification to see." Also, I guess Italy. Where did I wasn't looking, but South Germany is gone. And now it is just normal Germany. Okay, this is kind of cool. It's kind of nice to see that countries no longer exist. Okay, no. I shouldn't say that, because out of context that sounds really racist and really horrible, most likely. Let's check on the Middle East. As usual, they're fighting. I'm making horrible jokes because I'm bored and I'm tired. So the jokes are bad, but at the same time, they're also like weird. Like they're goofy and weird, but at the same time they're cringe. So it can't even be funny. Because I can't think of funnier jokes than the ones that I sometimes hear or sometimes make in my head that are insensitive. But at the same time, I'm done being safe. Alright. Let's destroy all the Austrians. It sounds horrible. That's basically what Hitler said back in 1939, destroy all the Austrians. Or 1940. I don't know when he took over Austria, but I know at some point he did in the 1940s, 1930s, something like that. Whenever he was having his baby tirade and just the world needs to be mine, and exterminated all the Jews.
Well, he made a career out of that shit. Well, he said, don't forget my connection.
Now, you know, it'd be funny. Tell your World War II veteran grandfather from Argentina that you're finishing all the juice, and he'll be proud of you. Oh my god.
These people lay in bed at night and they're like, another day of work. It's just, yeah, I don't know, man. Like, you can't tell me she's happy being the person who gets bullied for being. I can't imagine, but she also is
probably how she makes money. So
Yeah, but dude, at some point, like, man, I don't understand how people are like, I'm rich though.
yeah, me neither, dude. Like,
Do you know what
Are they doing blitzkrieg? I thought the lakes were like blitzkrieg for a second. I was like, are they performing blitzkriegs right now?
so made some money.
I'm rich though?
Yeah.
What
Also, colonialism has started.
money like that?
Rest in peace for Africa. Whenever they appear in their territory, because that's gonna be horrible.
Reed said Eddie, we're here today because out of him being just an absolute piece of shit for who knows how long now, he said 5 years. He has somehow put a big old plop of shit icing on the shit cake and done something that is considerably worse than anything he's done. Pretty much just the biggest no-no you could possibly do. This is the clip that got him banned from Kick.
Try to be nice to you, bro. Fuck the fuck up. I'll beat the shit out of you and your fat girlfriend, bro. That fat slut. I'll smack her in her face too, bitch. And I got about a dox her entire family. What's your name? You're not doing shit. Suck your name. Suck my bro. You a bitch. What's your name? What's your name? Pussy. What's your name? Kizzy, bro. My name's Kizzy. It says it in my name. All I need is I don't care. I'm not in order. What's your first name? What's your first name? What's your first name? Pussy, I'll give you Miami. You're 10 years old.
I'm looking at Africa, making sure they're not. I'm protecting the Africans.
Like, look, we've all been in Call of Duty lobbies before, right? But that's like...
Oh, look. Northern Germany's trying to make a comeback. Never mind, they can't. I guess France has had enough of. Oh, Scotland united with them. There was almost England, but now Northern Ireland has somehow overtaken that entire country. Good for them. So I guess. Okay, so I guess this has happened now. Okay, this actually works. Because it's like a colony, sorta. France has started early colonialism. Let's hope Africa remains safe. What the fuck? What has happened here? I guess Cyprus has united, and so has another kingdom. Bright. I know, bright. It's just all white. It looks like home state. POV me after November. Just name it Bright. I'll name it Bright in all caps.
And the fact that the line isn't saying that. It's somewhere further.
Bright. Imagine your country being defeated by Bright. Even when I zoom in, the name gets lighter. It's just like it's a light. It's just like it reflects all sunlight because of the dome they put around it or something. They put a dome around their borders, and whenever they expand or unexpand, the dome gets moved based on their borders. Bright. They're even the strongest country right now. This is Bright. Idiot. Oh, don't do it anymore, bro. This content is horrible. I'm never gonna get anywhere with it, but at least we have Bright. This is so stupid. Like, what is Bright? It's just a white country. They're been taken over by Bright. I this bit so much. This is Bright. I like how you can see it as the #1 country. Bright. Why am I? I swear, if I ever get a fangirl, it's probably mainly because I laugh at stuff like this. But I doubt I'm ever gonna get one, so there's not really a point in me even trying to ask. But when we still have Bright. It's so dumb. I don't understand this anymore. They got brighter. Okay, so they got brighter. Okay, kill them off. You know, let's make them the biggest country. Let's make them the biggest on the max, like, area. Oh, they are. Okay, let's give them, like, the most area that I possibly can. This is bright. I want to see how far I can take this country. It's so dumb. But at the same time, it's so funny because I have Bright as the name. And it's just a white thing. It's so stupid to the point it's actually funny.
First card is Josh. No. It's my turn.
Yeah, it is. That's my turn.
Yeah. You're about to get flagged. So the way it goes is it's not a game. It's very
Bright. Okay, this is actually kind of funny.
absolutely not a game.
It's just the fog. It looks like it looks like a dreadful fog is taking over that country. It's like the fog is coming, but if it was real and still relevant, even though it's not relevant, and if you say it is, you should just like, I don't know, sell your soul or something. Who knows? No, don't actually. I'm not spreading the gospel, guys. That's the anti-gospel. No, what if another stupid idea of mine, but what if Satanists created a thing called the anti-gospel? And it's basically what they do now, but instead of that, they just tell you to sell your soul.
What is Josh Dobbs' religious? Good question. What is your religious?
You know what?
What's the pro-abortion one? Local women's rights, just because it's kind of fun. You know, push them down the
So I guess they're here. Okay. The Bright Pact. That is an awesome pact to be a part of. Because they're the biggest country currently in 533. Bright. I can't wait for the historians to write about this one. But yeah, no, anyways. Because, like,
Oh, no way. Where is it, Josh? Didn't they make a shitty game about you originally? It was pretty good, actually. That's what. No, it was.
but anyways, if I can say something about it,
Is Josh Dobbs gay when he drinks? Yes.
speaking on, what I was talking about seconds ago, I accidentally almost destroyed Bright. I don't need to do that. But, like, if they could, like, make the anti-gospel, whereas instead of just, like, instead of the gospel, they spread, like, sell your soul or something. And it was just, like,
No more questions. Who's next?
and it's just, like, basically this rivalry. It is so dumb, but so funny at the same time of an idea, to the point where I almost think it is a really good idea. But at the same time, it's also a kind of sinful thing to think about, but another sort of thing, even though I kind of care, I still kind of really don't, but I still do, because I do believe in God and everything. It's just that sometimes I enjoy talking about, like, random ideas that I have, and I don't think the idea is really, like, horrible to be speaking of. We're trying to make the biggest country right now. Oh god. Can you not split apart whenever I'm trying to make a country? They're splitting apart because this game doesn't allow you to... Sometimes this game is gay. Because I don't understand this game sometimes. They don't allow you to have powerful empires, yet whenever empires come together, they allow it. Like, it makes no sense. Why not allow a single-handedly big empire like this? Yet, whenever the empire does it on their own, you allow it. Like, it's some sort of player control. It's so dumb. But yeah, no, anyways. Let's make the brightest country in the world by getting rid of all the big ones. Big old ones. Can the Middle East stop fighting for 1 minute? I swear, they're like divorced parents, man.
Video game series. Yeah. Yeah, you guys have been asking now, you know, the truth. Does Molly pay his
biggest country and see how well they do against it. I want to see how big they're. They have like 40 some thousand. They're like 40 some thousand like landmass.
I pay her. I pay for things for her because that's what you're supposed to do. Does Molly enjoy it?
Okay, this is honestly funny.
Naked anime. Does Molly enjoy her own? Look, we've all seen tentacles and other various Asian things. Do you know what?
It's because they keep trying to split apart. Like, stop it.
I've never done that. Every time tentacles. That's weird. Yeah, man, I know it's not fucking seafood, bro. That's not fucking seafood. It's fucking knowledge.
Okay, there we go.
We're done here. Wait, you didn't answer the question. Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
So, 52,000. God. We are decimating this world with this country. Who are they allied with? They have no allies. Can they even get allied with any country? I feel bad for anyone who's against this country because they have to deal with this.
Did NBR die? No, just his main channel did. We call him Daddy VR, if that was the case. Did Eddie VR's channel die? That is so rude. Wait, is this actually Google's questions or was this you? It says Google. It says Google. I'm looking at the search bar right now. It's fucking dead. Oh, it's not though. I've seen his analytics. He showed us today. It ain't dead no more. Did Eddie VR...
I'm just trying to see what I can do with this country before I think to leave. Let's see, yes, I'm a part of that. Oh, hey, look, Pezzy's there. Go sub and follow him and whatnot. He's actually a part of a group that I really like, which is a Smitty Plus House or whatever. Clueless podcast now, but like their group is called the Clueless Group because like it's Grizzy, Droid, Pezzy, and Blarg / Matt, and they're all really cool individuals. If I ever get to meet them one day, that'll be sick because I plan to go to VidCon in the very far future.
I mean, I hope not. That never ends good. We can't actually talk about the duck stomping Eddie VR incident. Eddie, remember back when you were telling your story.
Here's how big their landmass is, though, since they're just all white and you can't really tell.
Just use the footage in the folder. I don't have a fetish.
There we go.
Not intentionally. How do you accidentally stomp on that? Well, you stomp around and there's a duck that happens to be under your foot.
You know, I'm just done yapping, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I will be. I'll think about something.
That's not music. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I music in Spanish, cabrón. Mira, güey, yo hablo en español y canto en español. I was thinking the exact same shit you read. When will Eddie VR have children? Whenever I finally figure out how to have children are free. You can go to a park and take one, yeah. Say what you will about mine, but at least you don't slip past the playground and school zones.
Let's see how far I can take this.
Juicy! Yeah! Get on the boy.
Just see how big I can make one country. Oh my god, okay, let's speed this up. I did. They added that feature where you can just make them the pony country. This is bright. Oh my god. This is actually kind of funny. They have no allies, and they have all of Europe. Okay, this is actually kind of funny. Let's see how far they get before something happens. Let's see how far Bright gets as a country. What is happening with my mental stability? What is this what I turn to? I should not be finding this funny. I should be getting a job. They're establishing gold cores. I cannot believe this is a real country that I've made. Just bright, we know. Their flag should be like the most translucent color of white just to fit it. This is their flag. This is honestly horrible. The only country, that's how big Europe is currently, I guess, maybe. They have every country spanning from Russia to Spain to parts of Africa. And they have Iceland. And they have Turkish country and other countries out in almost the Middle East. So they're basically they would be the biggest country, I believe, if I'm not wrong, because they have a good bit of Russia. And if they have the European part of Russia, that means Siberia gets freed. Nothing else does, I guess.
Literally seeing you introduce yourself as the known as Square Guy. To actual people in real life. You look so fucking sad every time you do it.
Just bright. At this point, this is how the whole map should look.
Who's next? I wonder who's next. It has to be narrator. Oh, it's gotta be me.
Just the brightness. This is actually kind of funny to me, but at the same time, it's kind of dumb.
Interrupted by Mully again. I didn't put that there. I guess it's your turn next. Sorry, buddy. Okay. It's fine. That is. Thank you.
So I guess this country's probably gonna last forever, because they're making. They should ally with themselves and just be called bright. They can't ally with each other with anyone because they have no one to ally with. They have 28 countries ready to revolt. They have 28 revolution movements on the go, and they've killed 13 countries. If not, they have 28 revolutions. They are literally the strongest country, the biggest military power, the biggest economic power, and the biggest nuclear, if they ever develop nukes and get to that point, they'd be the biggest nuclear power, because they'd be the only people with that one.
Is Molly sterile? What the did you just say? Sterile. Okay. Is Molly sterile? Are you sterile? The best $700 of my life. I'm a good producer. Wait.
How many gold coins do they have? Oh my god. It makes sense for most of them to be in the Middle Eastern countries and also Africa, because I'm pretty sure both of them have like really rich resources and stuff at some point in this time period. You know, in this time period, I believe like certain countries would have like all their good like resources and not be taken from otherworldly powers that are stronger than them. Because if I'm not wrong, Africa used to have like, if they don't still have it, then they had, or at least have still like a good chunk of resources in the world.
What is Molly's favorite? Okay, what is your favorite minority?
And the Middle Eastern countries are like rich in like oil and stuff because of the oil mining they all do there and stuff, and all their production and all their trading.
And then black people. Nice. So you're saying Mexicans are better than black people? What is Molly's MMA record? Nothing. I've never fought in a bench train. Yeah, that doesn't give you a record. Yeah, but I trained MMA. I didn't fight. What's your record? 0.
Anybody out there want to challenge Molly?
Why did Molly eat a Mexican?
See, and that's about the only thing that I know about the geopolitics on this map right now, because I'm that tired, and it's like 10:23.
Did Molly eat a Mexican? It's a fucking yes or no, Molly. You haven't said shit. The answer's no.
Anyways, you know, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna just end it here. You know. Goodbye. Love y'all, I guess. Platonically, y'all know. Unless you're the person that I know that's watching this, because yes, I will admit,
Use she/her pronouns? No, my God. What are your
pronouns? Yeah, I'm just.
What are your pronouns?
I'll explain it in the future. It's complicated. I have no idea what's going on. Anyways, goodbye.